Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Guess what? We're going to do a video on the MiSTer Multisystem2 because this is really exciting. It's probably something I'm not going to use myself, but man, I know a lot of you guys like using your original cartridges. So let's just give that a pause over here. If we have a look here on the MiSTer's menu, use cartridge off or on. And this is the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Core. Looks really interesting. Let me play that again. And I have got a zoom in as well. So I can see Tetris there. I will recognize that cartridge anyway. So what we've got is we've got the MiSTer Multisystem2 and we've got an add-on on the side which is clearly using some of the extra pins that board has. So this is really interesting because we're getting the Superstation 1 from Takyudon, which is a PlayStation themed MiSTer add-on. Products from Analog have been very popular, the Super NT, the Mega SG, the Analog Duo, PC Engine, Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, and now essentially we can have a MiSTer version of that. So we're seeing like a swap of cartridges, and I'm going to go into the zoomed in version of this at the moment, but this is really exciting. The MiSTer Multisystem2 by Haber is something that you can still pre-order. It's expected to ship next month. Wow, August is here already. I also want to send a special thank you out to German user because he's the one that posted this up on the MiSTerFPGA Discord server, saying credit to Herber. I couldn't find the exact source, but you know what? Good enough. I've got the video. And a massive shout out to the Jesus Fish as well, who's always pinging me and giving me messages and just letting me know what's happening because I can't keep an eye on everything that's out there. So this is fantastic. So if you did want to get yourself a MiSTer Multisystem, guys, I'll leave a link to where you can get it in the description of the video. UK prices here. So the Multisystem here, analog console system, you can buy it for 210 VAT, 252 with VAT, which is 20% added onto the total, our tax in the UK that goes to our beloved king. And then you can buy the digital version if all you want is you want it out on a HDMI display. Then you can buy this casing here or this housing here that turns it into like a foldable laptopy thing where you can take a screen, take this whole thing out in your bag and take your MiSTer out and about with you. And there's like other bits and bobs, but that's the main part of it. You've got these different snack adapters that will be available. These ones are backwards compatible with the original one. So let's have a look at a zoomed in version now of that video. So it's just so we can see it here. Sorry about the quality, but I'm working with what I've got, which is this video that was posted on Discord. So this sounds super interesting. And honestly, you're going to think to yourself that, wow, I mean, what Herber could really do here, I mean, it's completely up to them what they do, but they could essentially kind of rejig the design or rejig the case and make like, say, a Super Nintendo. You put the Super Nintendo cart in. Heck, they could even make like a Game Boy shaped one and you stick your Tetris cart on there and it just comes on. So really nice to see that option in the menu as well, because that option like cartridge on off, that must be them working on a branch of the existing MiSTerFPGA core, because I've used the coin, I've never seen an option in there that says, yo Pixel, do you want to turn the cartridge on or not? But guys, FPGA gaming is getting so darn interesting. Seriously, it really is interesting now because we've got the Superstation 1 coming, we've got lots of MiSTerFPGAs, we've got the MiSTer Pi, we've got the QM Tech MiSTer, and now we are getting the MiSTer Multisystem2, which is cheaper, and there seems to be plenty of stock of it, at least to pre-order. If you pre-order it, it's on a first come first served. So when you get your order in, it will get sent out to you. The delivery prices are reasonable. Naturally, you pay tax, your local equivalent, whatever that is. I think for the USA, it's 10%. So essentially, you might actually get a better deal than the UK. But let's run the original video again. And that's this one over here. But yeah, guys, this is really exciting. Let me know what you think. I mean, they're only showing Game Boy stuff here, right? I don't think they've shown any other systems, but hey, that's a start. I know many people get excited with cartridges. Honestly, I don't own a lot of cartridges. I actually do have a fair few Game Boy cartridges because if you know me, you know my channel, you know I love handheld gaming. But yeah, absolutely wicked. This project is coming along nicely. And yeah, I can't wait for it to get released so you guys can get your hands on it. I wouldn't mind getting hold of one. Hopefully I'll get one at some point so I can test it out. I really want to do a video where I'm running the MiSTer Pi, I'm running the MiSTer Multisystem2, and I'm running like an original DE10 Nano. I don't want to do a side-by-side to see exactly how close they are, but there you go. Cartridge use on or off. And what's really interesting over here is I think to myself that how is it doing is it actually playing the cartridge straight out, or is it Is it like taking some information from a cartridge and then running a ROM that you've got on there? Not exactly sure. Feel free to educate me down there, because you know, with the Tachyon Superstation 1, what we've got happening with that is we have got, you can put your disc in there, but it will rip the disc and it will essentially play it back up. So whether it does a CHD or a BinQ version of it, it will run that version. I'm wondering if this has something similar. Now, what was really interesting there is when they're running a cartridge, they're running one of those pirate cartridges. Remember the ones you used to get? It was like 100 in one, and I don't know, whenever I bought one, there was never a good game on there. But yeah, super interesting stuff. Back on the product page, if you do want to get it, the MiSTer Multisystem2 is looking good. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Be super duper awesome to one another. That's the zoom in of it. Yeah, this is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.